Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is another memory keeping spread. Uh, this week we are looking at June 13th through June 19th. And this is Fresh Essence by Planning Choco on Etsy. And what I was just showing you is that I had pulled the wrong uh, gel pen out of my Tupperware container of mostly Pilot G2 pens. There are some others uh, in there, but Pilot G2 pens were my absolute favorite uh, pens from like high school all the way until I graduated college and did my little bit of time in graduate school. This is a printable kit, so I will be printing, not printing, I will be cutting uh, boxes. And what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of sorting through the kit before starting my base. And the two washi strips that, or the two types of washi strips that I just put away were put back into that Ziploc bag. And these were, I just kind of, uh, my sizing didn't come out right, so I'm having to trim down the washi pieces, but that's fine. This is probably the smartest thing I did, which was measure it, that second piece, and then cut the other three, uh, or the remaining three that weren't put down. Um, and then I never do it again. So, but yeah, right now I'm putting down the washi and to kind of put into perspective how long this ta took me. In the last video, I said that these don't take me very long, and that's why I do 3 or 4 at a time. Um, is because I pretty much have an idea of what I want it to look like. Um, and of course, the printing and the cutting of most of the main components does take a little bit longer than, uh, you know, a little bit. But from start to finish of doing all of this, or this video was an hour and 10 minutes, and I've cut it down to 25. But that's because I cut out a lot of like dead space. And right now, what I'm doing is I'm looking at my full boxes, um, seeing what I like and what I want to use, and anything left over will go back in the Ziploc bag and be used as leftovers, which means I can use the kit again. And if I need any other components, I can easily go print them. So right now, I'm uh, figuring out where the other pieces of washi need to go. Which it just so happened to work out with this particular planner that you know, I could do them in a certain order. Uh, or I could put them in certain places, I'm sorry, and have them fit. So, for this one, I'm going to put this bottom washi down, and then I'm going to put down my full boxes. Um, yeah, I'm putting down my full boxes. I just got done editing this. You think I would remember most of it, but yeah. So I'm gonna put this last one down, and oh, I didn't stick the other one down, and that just happened in front of my face. Y'all, it's 1:45 in the morning. Oh, I pulled that some more sheets out of my Chrissy Ann Designs binder that I have, just because uh there was yellow and green in there. And so I'm going through uh what I have left, which is enough for a full kit. still. So if I wanted to use it on another retro plan or, um, use it again in another planner, I can. And probably use it several times. But so I'm starting on this second page from the bottom because I need to figure out my double boxes and see if the washi is going to cover the weekend adventures black box there. And it does. And as you can see, having to trim the washi did not measure before putting down and cut. Just put it down and decided to cut. So, um, looking at it, it doesn't look too bad, but I also have other stickers down now. So, um, that also helps. So, and I decided not to use the patterned washi on this spread because um, there was going to be so much uh, going on, I thought, that I um, didn't think it would look good with a bunch of pattern washi, which there was only two patterns to it, if I remember correctly. So I just used the solid colors. And once I put this washi down, oh, I did pre cut that one. I'm gonna put this weekend sticker down. Um, I'm trying to break the habit of putting it at the top up there. Um, Even though now I do it again. I did it all last year in my Hobonichi. But yeah, so I'm gonna put this final full box down. I'm gonna put a Frye sticker down because it was available. And then I'm going to look at these uh sticker pages, make sure there's nothing that I want at that moment. Um, and now I'm putting whatever's left over into that bag, and moving the deco out of the way. So as you can see, the boxes are not cut out yet, and that's because I wanted to use very specific boxes. Um, but I didn't want to cut them because it can get quite confusing having every single little box hand cut. I do not have a machine to cut stickers. I do not own a Cricut or a Silhouette or anything like that. Um, and quite frankly, don't want to spend the money right now on it. So I hand cut my stickers. And if you want to know what I use for stickers, I do use Astro Brights sticker paper, but I also use the Avery full page shipping labels. Um, they work just as well. Um, so yeah, but I think this whole kit was printed on Astro Brights. So getting into the day by day, I put that it was a busy morning at work. This is a week that I didn't uh put a whole bunch down. I put some, which on the mini planner pages it looks like a lot. But I was also reading Crooked Kingdom, and then I put that my nephew had an ear infection. And then up at the top, uh, instead of writing down on the boxes, uh, so we got paid that day, and then I went to Sonic and got some lunch, and I can almost guarantee you it was a chicken strip dinner, or as we call it, a chicken basket. I don't know if that it's called that anywhere else, but that's what we call it around here. It's a chicken basket. So, and then I read Crooked Kingdom some more, and I used to be really big about keeping up with my pages, um, because back in 2022, I don't think I used Goodreads, and I quit using Goodreads last year. So, and then finally, we had a favorite around here, a bacon and tomato sandwich for dinner, or supper, as my mom would tell you. Um, yeah, bacon and tomato sandwiches are delicious. Um, it's just bacon tomato. It's basically a BLT without lettuce, and it is fantastic. It's some nice crispy bacon. Put you a little salt and pepper on your tomato, a little mayonnaise. Get you some bread, just regular white bread. It's great. Okay, and then on Wednesday, uh, I had a grocery pickup. At some point, probably after work, if I had to guess. Um, or it was at my lunchtime, but I don't think it was at lunchtime. I think I did it after work. And then I finished Crooked Kingdom that day. So, all right, and now I'm going to get some stickers out because I need to put down some icons. So, using these Chrissy Ann Designs uh, sticker pages, I used a laptop, and then I'm going to get the deco, and I am going to cut out a grocery bag for my grocery pickup. And yes, cutting these out is a little fiddly, but um, I still would rather do that. And then I keep going back to the deco for this, but none of the deco I thought went with um perfectly with like my full boxes. So what I did instead was um not use it. So and then that sticker I just put down was a syringe. I do not know where that was from because it was in the unlabeled sticker book, just like this one is, but I know that is Beneva Creations. Because I still have some of those, I believe, in my labeled one. Uh, and then I'm putting down this. Looks like a to me it looks like a charcuterie board, but it also looks like um a big piece of bread. So I thought that went good with the bacon and tomato sandwiches. And then this envelope of money I'm using to mark my payday. Then I'm going back to the entertainment section and I'm going to pick a bunch of book stickers or reading stickers uh, to put down for Crooked Kingdom. And now moving on to the uh, second half of the week. Um, just getting everything kind of organized. And then I was checking to see which color I used last because I tried to use a pattern. So yeah, uh, I had lunch with my mom that day. Couldn't tell you what we had. If I had to guess, it was probably like McDonald's. Um, but I can't be too certain of that. And then I started reading The Warlock. And I'm just throwing my scraps into that little trash can, little flower shaped trash can I got from Five Below. Moving on to Friday, I it used to be every Friday we would everybody that I work with pretty much would go have lunch. So I marked down that we went to a restaurant called Fox's. It's a pizza place. we have another pizza place in town, and it is much better. And then I'm marking down that I read The Warlock again. And I have a tendency to not read on the weekends, so if you see that trend, that is a thing. This year though, since I have my reading companion, it actually gives me an incentive to read every single day because of the little daily pages. Um, because I do not like blank pages. And I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, I've got to be good with blank pages and I'm trying to make myself be okay with blank pages." Not me. It's not going to happen. So, yeah, so for Saturday, I marked down that I went to Weight Watchers. Uh, and I put my weight down, which I will not get it into. I was going to, but then I decided not to. And then I also marked down that I went to Target, Torrid, and a local restaurant called Delta Biscuit. It is delicious. Um, Probably the only place that uh, I will say has really good beignets in northern Louisiana. Not that I've had beignets from a lot of places in northern Louisiana, but I also went to California and had beignets, and they were okay. But Delta Biscuits beignets are great. Um, and then for Sunday, I had a lazy day. Sundays are usually lazy days. Um, and then my mom and I went to go pick up my nephew. Uh, we met his dad so we could go pick him up. And then I started tracking my food because I was starting Weight Watchers. So last week I put that I had started going back, or I had mentioned that I started going back. This is the week that I actually started going back. So literally the week before. Um so that was my starting weight. So I only lost like 1.6. Again, not going to go into that. But yeah, so now I am going to flip through um some sticker books to find certain things. And the first thing I'm going to find is this yellow today sticker, and I'm going to put it in that green box that I left wide open. And now for the fun part, uh which is pulling icons again. So I'm looking at what came with the kit. Decided no. Um, did a quick glance of the deco and was like, no. So now comes the books. And so for lunch with my mom, I put down this unicorn sticker, and she's actually eating French fries. So yeah, I figured we ate fast food. And then I'm putting a piece of pizza down, and it's adorable. The pepperoni are heart shaped. And let's see what else. I'm putting this sticker down because she's eating breakfast food, and that's what I get at Delta Biscuit is breakfast food. And then this little bear on a moped for picking up my nephew. And for Weight Watchers, I am putting uh, this girl down with a measuring tape, and then one where she's eating healthy but thinking about burgers. Yep. Um. So yeah, now I am looking through for uh something to signify a lazy day. So I use this really cute bear. And now back to the entertainment section so I can put down some reading stickers. And Obviously, when I was buying stickers to plan and everything, I bought a ton of reading stickers. So I am good on that and food for a while. Um, so yeah, now I'm getting out this Happy Planner book, and I am going to find pretty much anything and everything. Lemon and lime. And I don't pull it all out, but I get quite a few, and I'm just sticking it on the back of my hand so that I can then stick it down. And these cupcakes specifically have limes on them, and there's some cupcakes with specifically lemons on them. So I'm getting a few of them out. Um, that looks like a lemon pie to me. I guess it could be anything. I think it's lemon. So I'm getting that out too. And then I'm going to get that column of yellow and green macarons. Because again, is that pistachio or is it lime? We don't know. It's whatever you want it to be. So I'm just going to randomly throw these down. Try not to put them exactly beside each other. Um, and yeah, so I'm just going to do a lot of deco for this and hope for the best. And when it really came down to it, I didn't want this to be too crazy of a spread. Um, so I'm gonna go through again, and there are these little limes, and I'm going to put them up at the top around dates. And then there will be lemon halves too, uh, which were on the page before that. So, and had I thought about it a little more, I would have put some of those whole lemons and the lemon slices. Uh, but I didn't because I will use this kit again. I'm getting this other Happy Planner food book out, and uh, basically, I'm going to fill in some gaps, but I put this love this sticker on top of the yellow washi on the right page. And I grab one of those takeout stickers, and I put it above my mom and I going to lunch. And yeah, I just kind of flip through this book and uh, find what I can. There's some more lime slices, bigger slices, so I put those kind of around the page as well. Um, and I think I use all of them out of this book. Let's see. Okay, so I put that last one over the this week or whatever. And then I get this one back out, and uh, there is a sticker in there that says when life gives you lemons, make limoncello. I will put that down at the bottom of the um, Monday through Wednesday page, and I'm just putting down some like little drinks that look like they could be lemon or lime flavored. And there's that sticker I was just talking about. So I'm going to take that, and it's off, it's out of frame, and I knew it was going to be out of frame, so that's why I mentioned that. And we are coming up to basically the end of the video. So I will say right now, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking a trip back to 2022 with me. I'd been thinking about filming these for a while and just hadn't gotten around to it. But yeah. So um I think the last seconds of this is me cleaning up. So again, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one. Yeah, see, I clean up. Put everything in there and I write leftovers on it, and then I will figure out what to do with the rest of that kit later. Okay, so now I'm really saying bye. There's the spread. There's my Barbie shirt. Bye.